Doing tomorrow, Nunu? Are we going to an arena hire? We are. That's the standard pose with Nico. Made your face dirty. We're going to Knightswood tomorrow, aren't we? For another arena hire. We've put the jump school, but we're not going to jump, but I'm going to put all the poles on the ground. We're going to do maybe 15 minutes of transitions and bending, and then walk over all the poles for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come home again. I just want to get him to different places under saddle, like with no pressure really. Like short and small snaps, steps, outings. Bless him, good boy. So arrived at Knightswood. I got him all tacked up, and he's been to Knightswood a few times, but not obviously under saddle. So I thought I would tack him all up, get him ready, but I would walk him all the way around the arena a couple of times first, just to be on the safe side. Since breaking my collarbone, I think it has made me consider the safety aspects of a lot of things, which, you know, I was quite safe before, but now I am probably a bit more cautious and a bit more sensible. And given that he has never been here under saddle, I thought it just made sense to walk him around first. So the reason that I hired the jump school was because basically just there's more obstacles, isn't there? More things to see. So I figured I could kind of combine some flat work with some poles on the ground, seeing the fillers. They had their can't talk. They had their working hunter jumps out as well, so like you can see there's mushrooms and there's some little fillers and stuff. So it was just a bit more for him to look at, a bit more experience building, just, you know, getting him out there, getting him seeing stuff.
I don't think he cares. Just tried to chew one of the fillers. Mummy, you've done a very good job of desensitising me. I don't care. Am I going? It's alright, isn't he?
So I had hoped to incorporate the poles a bit more into the flat work, but they weren't really laid out to do that. So the ones that I could find that kind of worked on a nice line for him, we did, but there weren't many opportunities to do that. But anyway, still good experience. I probably could have used the poles a bit more if I was willing to like put him on some kind of sketchy show jumping lines, but he's just not at that level yet, and it's all about building good experiences, getting like just valuable groundwork in. We're really just focusing on, you know, starting and stopping at the moment, all the basics, but you know, he's very easy and very unfazed, as you can see, except for this bit. He did take a bit of a disliking to the floodlights. He didn't notice them at all on the kind of walk around in hand, but he did obviously notice them at this point. Wasn't a fan, but you know, after letting him have a good look and then just kind of not making a big deal about it and just carrying on, we did get nearer to it, and he, you know, after a couple of times around, didn't care. So I have taken him again recently, and he didn't even look at the floodlights. So he's obviously gotten it out of his system. He's not that silly. Like if he sees something he doesn't like or he's not sure of, he might do like a little bit of a little kind of like rocking horse bronc as he did then. Not very big, but most of the time, if he can just kind of look at it and has a little bit of time, like a minute or so to just process it, he gets over it. So he's pretty rational.
So you were poised there with your cameras waiting for me to fall off.
Didn't know, did you?
On my feet, I'm feeling strong. This extension is not deliberate.
That was lovely.
Wasn't deliberate.
Huh?
Wasn't deliberate.
What, the trotting?
Huh?
What, the trotting?
Cutting was, but the long extension across there wasn't.
It's lovely.
Just being strong.
Beautiful.
Might just end up doing a very long extension. Come on. Go on, good boy.
Lovely.
Come on.
Good boy. Right leg and everything.
Huh?
Right leg and everything.
Yeah. Right now, together. told you to move then. I think he's probably, I shouldn't ask that because I bet he's a bit knackered because you guys are there. Good boy. One. Lie down, Ben.
Good boy. You're such a lovely mover.
Good boy. Good boy. One. 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 Head out. Did his head so low? I don't know if he's trying to buck or just. Hey, hey, hey. Not met a motorbike before, and that sounds a lot like a motorbike.
Nico's canter is like no other horse I've cantered ever before. Like, he's got so much power, and he's just like naturally quite balanced and like on the bit. So I am adjusting to riding in it, and my saddle's slipping a little bit, but I have since changed to a stringer with no elastic either side, and we're a lot more stable now.
Canter my saddle slips in.
Pardon?
Canter my saddle slips in.
Right. I think I know why.
Work my seat so much.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because you work your seat so much it puts it out of place.
This canter's much better on flat.
I think he's awesome.
This back up's going to be my winning move in the show ring. Good boy. Haven't you been such a good boy? Hey.
You done?
Hey boy. Probably do this along the rein, really. If I don't do it, if he canters off, it won't matter, will it? He's not going to break his reins then. Come on. Do you need a wee? Or are you just stopping? You don't care. I can do. Can you hold him a sec, James? I'll have to just move the pole on the other side. I don't want him to get his legs caught in between. Just walking around with you.
So after all that, I had to hide it for an hour, so I thought we would make some use of these poles. So I whipped his saddle off, took his reins apart just in case we got a bit feisty and had to let go. Didn't want him to get his legs caught in the reins. And we did jump, however, I guess slightly misleading title. We did jump, but I did not jump on board. I did jump the jumps though, so technically, you know, we did both jump. So I just focused on this black kind of drain pipey thing just because it was a bit different. We don't have anything like that at home, and also like a working hunter filler thing. But he loves his jumping, he enjoyed it, but he also doesn't care, like he's very unfazed, so yes, he's, as I said, very rational. But I think he enjoyed it, so I was very, very chuffed with him. Absolutely delighted with him.
I'll come towards you so you can get food. And then I'm out of breath. I know him. I think he followed going? Felt like he jumped on me.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
I'll try it again. Smart, he saw the other end was higher.
Such a good boy. And I'm beyond excited about his future. Like, he's just very easy, rational, exciting, like, yeah, he literally makes me beam with pride.
You lad. I like jumping on it.
I'm so proud of him when I think of how far he's come since I picked him up as a goatee, fluffy, matted, hairy yearling.